Hey everybody, I want to thank you for tuning in to JC Impact Leadership. Oh my goodness, I hope it's been great hearing from some of y'all. Y'all made the connection and talking back to me and giving me information back. Thank y'all for doing that. I appreciate that. That dialogue helps me out. One of the things that I'm encouraged about is some of the things I'm hearing from y'all about what you're dealing with, what you're battling with, and I invite you to let me know about that, so maybe I can talk to you a little bit about that. One of the things that's kind of risen to the top is respect. One of the things that I'm learning is that a lot of leaders are battling the same thing in leadership. They're saying, hey, you know what? People don't respect leadership anymore. So let's talk about that for just a moment. What does the word respect mean? I had to go back and kind of rethink that and re-educate myself on it. It means to look in such a way to examine carefully. And I like that definition. I looked at that and I thought, man, respect to look in such a way to examine carefully. How does respect affect my relationship with people? Is it worth and value that naturally flows? Am I inspecting things carefully? Respect is taking a person's feelings, needs, and thoughts into consideration. When I thought about that, I thought, man, you know what? This respect thing is really huge because we need to examine things carefully in order to respect. And think about that as a leader. If you're looking at how do you get respect, you have to give people permission to examine you carefully. And I think a lot of times what's happened is a lot of leaders have forfeited themselves in regards to respect, because when people examine leaders carefully, they're finding all these flaws in their life. And when someone examines a leader carefully and they find all these flaws and inconsistency, then obviously they lose respect. So what we have to do is ask ourselves, why is respect so important? I believe it's important for two things. First of all, because when we're respected, we gain the voluntary cooperation of people. When people respect you, they want to cooperate with you. And then secondly, when people respect one another, there's fewer conflicts. So think about that for a minute as a leader. When you look at respect and why is it so important, it causes people to want to cooperate with you, and it eliminates conflict. And isn't that really what we're after, y'all? To be able to lead in such a way that people cooperate together and conflict is not there. And wow, wouldn't that be great? So leaders need to be respected so that we get cooperation and we eliminate conflict. Showing and earning respect. Every leader ought to be respected. Confusion between respect and fear. You know, a lot of people want to operate out of I'm going to make them respect me, and I'm going to create this demand of respect. And what that does is create fear, and fear is toxic. Fear is going to create a toxic environment. If you say, well, I'm the boss and everybody's going to respect me and they're going to do it, and if they don't, I'm going to fire them all, or whatever the case may be, then I'm going to tell you that's going to create a toxic environment. When respect is nurturing, fear is toxic, respect is nurturing. Fear destroys self-confidence. Respect builds self-confidence. Fear is life-threatening. Respect is life-enhancing. Fear is force. Respect is earned. Look at all that, man. We could talk about that forever. But the reality is when we think about respect, you don't demand respect, you earn respect. It's how you live your life as a leader in front of people so that when they examine carefully your leadership, they can respect you because you're the real deal, because you're authentic, because you care about people. You see, we have to understand that this respect something is not positional, it's relational. And I believe that when we think about respect, that if you'll just show respect and you will respect others and you demonstrate respect in such a way that people can examine you, I think that you're going to see cooperation and you're going to see conflict that's going to be diminished because people will follow those people whom have earned respect. So my challenge for you in this day that we live in, when it seems like, man, everybody is just on the rebellious side, I still believe that people need leaders that they can follow and they respect. And I really think that's what people are looking for. When you look around our world today, there's so much compromise to that. I want to encourage you to be a leader that can be examined carefully and people can see in you something that they can respect and they're willing to follow. Hey, thanks for tuning in to Impact Ministries and Leadership. I am so grateful that you made that connection. JC Impact, go to that, check it out, jcimpact.org. Love to hear from you. People are making the connection. Man, I'm encouraged by looking at leaders that I'm around. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning so much from all of you. And I want you to know that I believe in you. So thanks for checking us out. And I'll see you next time.